Hey guys, how's it going? We're back with Unleashed. Still want to escape my problems, still going back to 2008. 2008 was a great year. A lot of things can't happen in 2008. A lot of historic things happened in 2008. I rock with 2008. So we're just gonna keep rolling. Keep rolling in 2008. Oathkeeper in day one KH3. I like before the patch. Because I think you need the patch. I think you need the patch to do that. Because I don't think they added a KH3, added the Oathkeeper until the patch came around, right? I'm 90% sure that you can't get Oathkeeper without that patch. But you had it before the critical update? Yeah, I thought they added it before the critical update. I didn't know if I don't know when they added it. I know they added. Wait, they had it before the critical update? Really? If you got it, then why'd you ask? Because I thought you couldn't get Oathkeeper until way later. I was under that assumption. Oh no! Ooh, the desync is crazy. Let me fix that. The desync is crazy. There we go. No more desync. Sorry. Desync was messing me up. Let me see. Is there anything back here? No. Nothing. Just bad frames. Ooh, look at that. Look at that. Look at that chunky frame rate, baby. Alright, got both of them. A complete accident. Hey! We need those. We really do. We really do need those, actually, real. It's gonna get rough out here. We're doing good right now, but eventually we won't be doing good anymore. Update, fuck you, internet. I'm using my data for YouTube. Oh yeah. Hey, I use my data all the time. I guess gotta use my max power wheel of fate. But yeah, I guess I have no idea. I thought that you couldn't get Oathkeeper and stuff until you updated. I know it comes with the game now. If you download the game, if you put the game in the console and then have an internet. Oh my gosh, Tails, please shut up. Please shut up. All right. Okay, before we go to Missouri. Oh my gosh. Fine, yeah, force it. Okay, nice going. Blah 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 blah. Oh my gosh, this game is so tutorialized. Can I go anywhere else? Can I go anywhere else? No, I have to go to Missouri. Oh my gosh, this game is so railroaded at the start. This is actually, I never remember this. I never remember the game being this railroaded until I'm playing it, and I wanna punch something because it's goddamn Act 1 of this game is so railroaded with cutscenes and mini games, and you can't replay any damn levels. You're locked into a whole thing. It's so frustrating. Nasty.
All you need to do is tell me where the Temple of Gaia is. We're not telling you anything.
I think I have to reinstall it because I got the PS4 disc at launch. I think it's because I played it while it installed. I don't think that's how that would work. I guess it was just in the game. I guess it was available at launch. I didn't know they were. I thought they didn't get added until later. Yeah, I didn't play KH3 at launch. I didn't play KH3 till last year.
stubborn little hedgehog.
What are you doing out here?
I see no reason to tell you. In any case, I'm busy. Farewell!
Hey, wait! That's playing dirty! Come back!
Just ignore him. Is everyone here all right?
You know what it is? I really think it's like because me personally, I love when Sonic's a dick, right? Like that's like my personal favorite version of Sonic. So I think that's why, like with the Unleashed Sonic Unleashed Sonic is really nice, like super nice. He's a nice guy, and I mean that's fine, you know. It's a little gentrified, you know, a little gentrified Sonic IMO, but like, you know, I said that in real life. I'm gross. Sorry, guys. I fell off. But yeah, I think that's why like I have a thing like where like I like Unleashed Sonic, like because I can deal with nice, but it's kind of like Insomniac Spider-Man, where like I like Insomniac Spider-Man, but I don't like love him like that because it's just like, hey, you know, he's just a little too nice. He doesn't have enough edge, personally. Oh, okay. See ya. See ya, Sonic 2-3. Sorry I didn't say goodbye if you left already. I was mid talking. Oof. Oof. The physics. The physics in Unleash is, the physics in Unleash is very questionable. Okay. Alright, how are we doing this? Okay. Okay, that's because that's a level. I can't wall jump just yet. Alright, I can't grab anything else, I don't think. Yeah, because I can't wall jump, I can't get up there. I could do this. Oh, no. They got me there. I'll admit it. They trolled me. Heck's over here. Oh. Sick. Alright, real level time. I like when Sage asked Sonic what his goal in response to the list is the goalpost in the ring. Yeah, no, that was a good joke. That was a funny joke. You know, sometimes it's a spinning sign, sometimes it's a big old ring. I love Sonic in that game. I like when Sonic's a bit of a dick, and I don't think he's enough of a dick in this game. He's just a really nice guy, he's really chill. Which is fine, it's just, you know... Everyone has a preference, you know? So we're not having to stomp. Oh. Oh. Well, I mean, since I'm here... Oh. Okay, let's try again. Let's try again, guys. That was embarrassing. Okay. Okay. Wait. Wait. We can recover. There we go. We made it. We made it, boys. Ooh. No. Can I go back? gosh, kill me, bro. Okay, this is taking a long time to die. I gotta mute for a second. Okay, there we go. Okay, I'm back far enough. Yeah, I'm playing this, it's like, on an unrelated note. May have your bank information, just kidding, I'm free to play. Can I restart? I didn't want to restart the whole level. I just wanted to restart one section. Okay. Yeah. There we go. Again, I'm not trying to, like, get a good rank. I'm trying to collect the medals, bro. I need those for the rest of the game. That's drastically more important than my rank. Bad frame rate got me. Sorry, guys. Elbozo. And yes, I'm playing on the PS3, the original version. That's why there's all this frame rate and all this stuttering. When I said I wanted to go back to 2008, I wasn't joking. And I don't have an Xbox, so... You got Oblivion and Ultima, and you still can't beat Yozora. Any tips? Grind, grind for your grind for your life. You have to fight like your life depends on it. It took me almost a full day to get that done. I streamed for like over 15 hours trying to beat that boss. You gotta grind. You just gotta keep going. Pure repetition. Learn every trick in the book. Find every opening. It is a pure skill issue. I'm sorry. There's no advice. The advice is beat the game or be beaten. That's the only advice I can give you. I'm sorry. Oh, I don't have a wall jump. Oh, that sucks. Right, give me a second. There we go. I had to get that one. Well, that's lost forever. Missed a few, but we got most of them. It's okay. You can yap about KH stuff all you want, dude. I'm just glad you're talking. Makes this more interesting than me kind of just sitting in silence, you know? Da-da. Yeah, there's a few things I kind of want for the Werehog. When I'm in the Werehog, I'll like mostly focus on upgrading strength because that's really all you need to beat the game. You could beat the whole game with your base moveset. You don't really need to do anything better. But yeah, no, dude, it's okay. You could talk about KH all you want, dude. I love KH. KH2 is like in my top 5 favorite games of all time, so... KH3 was in the top 20, but more better games came out, so like it dropped out at some point.
Eggman! How'd you get here so quickly? No matter, your road ends here.
Bro, man, I'm off Twitter officially now. I'm off Twitter. Like I don't use it. I'm on Blue Sky officially. So like at least I don't have to worry about it. But like, man, I kind of just want to upset some people and go like, you know, unleash Sonic. I just want to say it out loud and like someone be mad. I have some Unleash fans that I know. Oh, Super. Hey, so Super, I came to a realization. I think Sonic Unleashed Sonic, while good, I think he's too nice. I think he could be more snarky. Oh, I'm gonna have to go. Oh, no. Oh, I can't restart bosses? Who decided that? Who said that was okay? Oh no, kill me. Just kill me. Wrap it up. Oh, I accidentally hit him. Alright. This is gonna be a long boss fight, guys, because I need those medals. Okay. The next one's over here. And then the next one's really up here. Okay, there we go. Oh. I don't really care about moon medals. I always have more than enough by the time I beat the game. Oh, you leaving again? Leaving again? Well, see ya. Alright, got him. Oh, the frames. Oh, the frames. The frames. The frames. Where are my frames? Where are my frames? They're all gone. Where are my frames? I can barely see. Oh my god. Oh, I messed up. You're supposed to, like, kind of dodge that and, like, boost into him. It's like a whole thing. Okay. Just kidding what I missed. Not much. I just beat Missouri. I came to a revelation that I think Unleashed Sonic is too nice, which is why he's not one of my favorite Sonics. He's not snarky or mean enough. I like when Sonic's a little bit of a jerk, and he's not really a jerk in this game that much, unless he's the werehog. It's kind of like the modern Insomniac Spider-Man problem of where Spider-Man's a little too nice. Like, gotta have a little bit of edge. I love the incorporation of that theme. Bruh, my frames! Where did they go? I'm telling you, it's not the stream. That's just how Unleashed runs. Where's the remaster, Sega? We know you could do one now. Oh, come on! I didn't get time to boost. There was a delay. Okay, yeah, whatever, bro. Oh my gosh, this takes so long. Oh. Come on, just go. There, I dodged it this time. Oh my goodness, now we're stuck in 2D. Bruh. The frames! This game was not meant to exist. Oh, how did I miss that? I'm upset. At least it's like super hard to die. Ugh. It's not because he's never around people to be a vigilant. About Chip and like, did I fall on him or being annoyed that chocolate or flaying him? And Eggman treats him like an annoyance. Yeah, but I think he could treat Eggman a little bit more like an annoyance. Again, it's more of a, it's not that he isn't, it's that I want more because that's a preference I have, you know? It's like I just think he's really nice. Unless he's the werehog, and then he gets a little grumpy sometimes. Sometimes he gets a little grumpy. Little Soon fan, if they do an Unleash run, I really hope they fit the metal system from the Wii version. They won't. Again, Sega has not once combined two versions of a game on a re-release. Do not expect them to. People were going like, "Oh, bro, what if Gens is gonna have the 3DS version?" No, that's not how this works. That's how it's never worked. That's not how it's like. You gotta have it like, in the Egg Dragoon fight. Yeah, again, I was saying like in like Werehog form. I'm talking about like Sonic Snark. I want like more, like you know, like when he. Yeah, again, but that's just Werehog. I'm talking about Sonic. Sonic himself. Sonic himself is like a really nice, like really chill. Like the Missouri scene where like he stops to turn around and instead of and goes like, "Is everybody all right?" before he chases after Eggman. I would like if Sonic was like really like he checked on the people and like where he's like, "Hey, you guys," it's like, "Hey, you guys okay?" All right, cool, and then immediately chases after Eggman. Yeah, Werehog is Sonic, yeah, but I'm talking about Sonic himself. Werehog Sonic obviously is objectively more aggressive. That's like the whole bit. It's like the whole.
You said why wasn't Gens 3DS in Shadow Generations?
No, I didn't say why. I said it's not. I said someone.
You're making fun of me.
I'm not making. I'm not making. I'm not. I was saying it's just,
right now.
I'm not making fun of you. I'm just saying that it's not. It's like Sega doesn't combine different versions of games for remasters. They've never done it. They've never done that one time. So I'm just saying. They had to patch in the GameCube versions of games into Origins. And then they didn't even patch them in properly. They just gave us crappy emulation. And then they had to patch that.
When are you gonna play Unleashed on the Wii?
Funnily enough, I actually did just recently buy Sonic Unleashed for the Wii.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I actually just bought it like a week ago.
Do you have a GameCube controller?
Yes, I do. I bought one.
Okay, cool. Play with that.
And I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be really truthful. I'm gonna be real honest. GameCube controller's overrated.
Yeah. It's got issues like the deep. If you're playing with the D-pad and stuff like that, yes, it's going to be awful. But when you're playing a game that the controller is designed for,
maybe I need to buy some GameCube games, but it's so hard to buy GameCube games. They're so expensive, dude. They're so dude. I go to this place called Book Off. It has usually really good prices. Guess the price of Shadow the Hedgehog for the GameCube.
Shadow's like $15.
No, $85.
Are you serious?
I'm not joking. $85 for Shadow.
You know, people think that game was a GameCube game, but the game was also on the PS2 and Xbox.
Yeah, well, that's just because Sonic fans were primarily on Nintendo at the time.
Don't you have an Xbox?
Huh? No, I don't have an Xbox. I have a PS2 though. I have a PS2.
Oh, okay.
I have the consoles I have is a PS2, a Wii, PS3, PS5. So I have access to like all gens basically that I would care about.
Have you modded your Wii?
Nah, I haven't modded it.
You can do it with like an SD card.
Yeah, I probably could. I just don't have I just don't have a reason to. I just don't have a reason to. Like, that's really just the only reason.
I use my Wii for emulation.
Well, I have a computer, so I don't really need to use my Wii for that. You know what I mean?
Right, but I have a setup going where I have this TV from the 80s that sits on my desk.
Mm-hmm.
And then I plug my Wii into it, and then I can use my WiiWare games on an old CRT, so I have like proper dithering because I can't hook my computer up to it.
Mm-hmm. Oh, quick thing. I will say this: a thing that the thing is about like a Sonic in this game. Sonic actually can be mean or a jerk or snarky, but only in these dialogue sections. He's never like that in the actual game. And, like he's never like that in the cutscenes. It always bothers me. It's like, come on, be like more aggressive, be a little bit more of a jerk. I like when Sonic's a little bit of a jerk. That's like why I like him. All right, let's go back to Apotos and get some cleanup medals before we move on. It's like the D-pad for it is going to be the game. It's like I don't know. I was holding it and I was playing Sonic Colors with it, and I'm like, I actually hate this. It's like this feels so weird.
Colors with the Wii or colors with the GameCube controller.
Yeah, I was like, I actively don't like this.
I actually had that issue too.
I actually prefer playing with the nunchuck and Wiimote.
I played with it. Yeah, I played with the nunchuck.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's because it's a weird issue where the zones of the joystick aren't the same as the input zones of the game itself. So when you move slightly left on the GameCube controller, it's just a hard left.
Which is weird because they have a similar joystick.
No, it's just a weird thing. It's just the range of it because the joystick is smaller.
Why is it so what happened to that texture? That texture makes it look so blurry.
I actually when I used to play Unleashed on the Wii, I had this issue where I liked the way the Werehog controlled with the GameCube controller, but I for some reason didn't like the way the game controlled with it during the daytime stages. I kept switching the inputs from GameCube at night and then Wiimote and Nunchuck during the day.
Just had to keep going back and forth.
I had to keep going back and forth. Now I can beat it no problem, but that was just an issue I had.
Yeah. All right. Let's get some of those extra medals. You know, don't wanna have to do too much backtracking when you get to Adabat and then you want to cry and die because you're like, oh wait, you gotta collect 30 medals.
I have a lot of issues with this game for some kid, only a kid issue. Like I was so convinced that Shadow was playable in Unleashed for the Wii too. I was so convinced for whatever reason. I think it was because I saw like a video on YouTube that was like
you saw a mod. Yeah, you saw like a mod, and we were like, oh, it's real.
Like it wasn't even before they were doing model swaps. It was literally just black and red Sonic.
No way, no shot.
Which is actually that's what I used to call Shadow. I didn't know his name was Shadow. I remember on the elementary school playground, it was black. I thought it was like black and red Sonic, because I think I saw him on Sonic Rivals because I played the PSP game once when I was very little. Yeah,
he is in that game.
I saw him and I was like, oh, that's black and red Sonic. And then I got a shirt.
I wasn't supposed to do that. That's not how that's supposed to work. The homing attack just went so far backwards. Oh, that's funny. Okay. Okay.
And then, oh my god. And then Silver, I got a shirt from like a mom and pop store. And it was clearly a bootleg. It had Sonic, Shadow, and Silver on it, and I'd never seen Silver before this point, so it was just on the shirt. And I remember asking kids on the schoolyard, like, hey, who's this character? And someone goes to me, and they're like, oh, you don't know him? Oh, that's like Sonic from the future. He goes at the speed of light.
Maybe Sonic Adventure 2 was reasonable, you know. Maybe the people weren't. Maybe the Sonic team wasn't stupid.
So Silver was Sonic from the future and could go at the speed of light and was super powerful and more powerful than Sonic is what it was.
I love that, like, as a kid, you know, everyone's just like, the goal is just to find a character that's more powerful than Sonic, yet Sonic always solos.
I remember playing Brawl at a friend's house, and I was like, I was like, oh, Sonic's in this game? That's so cool. Do they have black and red Sonic? And I was so disappointed that they didn't have him.
That's so funny. It's like, you pray for Adabat's frame rate? Oh, brother. You don't even know. We're talking 5 frames a second, stuttering, input delay. Bro, this game...
Are you playing the PS3?
Yeah, I'm playing it on... That's the only version I own. I don't own a 360.
You should get like a Series S.
No.
Black Friday's coming up.
Yeah, but I don't want to buy a Series S, really. I don't really need one. I'm not going to buy it just to play Sonic Unleashed in a decent frame rate. I don't think that's worth it. And also, isn't the Series S still locked to 30? You have to buy the Series X if you want 60?
No, Series S and X versions run at 60.
Really? Because I remember hearing people say that the Series S version was still locked at 30.
No, I've seen both. They both run at 60.
Then maybe I'm thinking of the Xbox One X version.
Yeah, the Xbox One X version still runs at 30.
Okay, that makes sense.
If you want a 360, I'll just send you one. I have like 3 of them.
I don't really need one. There's like not really... It's like... I can't think of any games I really want on a 360 that aren't also on PlayStation 3 or PC at this point, you know?
I kept getting hand-me-down game systems from family friends who like were just clearing out, and I just kept getting 360s.
Because everyone owned a 360 in the mid 2000s.
I just have 360. No, I have 4 360s.
I mean, hey, honestly, maybe just for collection's sake, I'll take one off your hands just to have one. Even though I can't really think of anything that I would really want on a 360.
You can play some of the Xbox versions of Sonic games, because Xbox, it's kind of like a thing where, you know how PS2 and GameCube games are like going up in value?
Yeah,
Xbox games aren't.
Yeah, no one cares about Xbox.
No one cares about the Xbox. So you can get like Sonic Heroes, Silent Hill 2.
Oh yeah, I've bought some games. My cousin has an Xbox original, and I bought him some like games. Like he has Sonic Heroes, some other games. The thing is, you say PS2 games. PS2 games are actually still pretty cheap, all things considered. Unless you're talking about specific games like Metal Gear Solid 3, and also depends where you go. Because
the PS2 game, that's fair. Because Kingdom Hearts is like a very talked about PS2 game. That game's still like $20.
Yeah. I just bought Kingdom Hearts 2 for $20.
Yeah.
No, less than 20. I think I bought it for like 15. Like it's not. So like the thing is, like PS2 was so popular, it's hard to jack up the price. The reason why GameCube games get more popular. I don't know what to say. I'm subbing though. Oh, thanks. It's like make a model you can play as your Zora. Oh, that's fun. I was like when I saw Shadow emo Sonic. Wait, Sonic, why are you emo? But what was I saying before I got distracted? Oh yeah, the thing is, everyone owned a PS2 because like it's the best-selling console of all time, and then no one cares about the Xbox. Mostly because the Xbox games were backwards compatible with the 360, so they never really went up in value, and the Xbox isn't really that popular. No one's going to spend a lot of money on an Xbox, like original Xbox.
You said the Xbox games were or weren't compatible?
They were backwards compatible with the Xbox 360.
Some were, it's complex, some were and some weren't.
Yeah, some weren't, but like a lot of them were, like 70%,
Yeah, good amount.
It's like, so like the Xbox games just never really went up in value, so like they kind of just stayed where they were. And then, but GameCube, while it was backwards compatible with the Wii, the GameCube was just such an unpopular console that there weren't a lot of things sold for it, So, like, even though, like, that's kind of just where the GameCube... And also, Nintendo's Nintendo,
I still don't understand why the GameCube didn't sell that well.
It was marketed for kids in a time period where most gamers were teenagers or adults.
Right, but it's looking back on it, you can find deals I've seen online of it's like pictures of in store when they lowered the price of the GameCube. They sold that thing for $100 while it was still competing with the PS2 and Xbox.
And people rather buy a PS2 or Xbox because PS2 had Grand Theft Auto and Xbox had Halo. What are you gonna?
That's like if a Series X, while competing for the PS5, like if they made like a Series X Pro competing with the PS5 Pro for $200,
and people still didn't buy it.
And people still bought it baffles me.
Well, because the thing is, you're really forgetting this wasn't about value proposition. It wasn't cool to own a GameCube, and remember, this is gaming in its teenage years.
Yeah.
It's like so most people who are playing games are like, I'm playing Grand Theft Auto. Like if you talk to there was an interview with like the people who were making Jak and Daxter, PS2 Naughty Dog. They made Jak and Daxter, and Jak and Daxter was a kid's platformer. And the thing is, when they were trying to make Jak 2, because like Grand Theft Auto came out right around the same time Jak and Daxter did, and that changed everything. So when they were demoing the game Jak and Daxter 2 with 9-year-olds before they changed it to be edgy, 9-year-olds are saying, this would be a good game for my little brother. That's where we were when Grand Theft Auto came out. Grand Theft Auto changed how games were perceived. If it didn't have guns, if it wasn't cool, it did not matter. The only people who owned the GameCube were children. And then even then, they still didn't just own a GameCube because it's like because a lot of kids had a PS2 because it was also doubled as a DVD player, so families bought PS2s.
I wonder if with the Switch's popularity, if
Stefan, how's it been? Yeah, it's been great. Well, not really. Actually, it's been terrible. That's why I'm playing Sonic Unleashed. But but you know, I'm doing good at this exact second.
Oh, brother, tell me about it.
Yeah, no. What were you saying? Sorry, I interrupted you.
I kind of forgot. The only thing in my mind is "Hey, Stefan" now. So
that changed the trajectory of my life. Right.
Yeah. I wonder if the Switch games are going to go up in value.
Switch 2 is gonna be backwards compatible, they said, so it'll probably be fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
That probably sold me on the Switch too. I probably.
Yeah. I'm actually more likely to get one now that they said it was backwards compatible. I'm like, oh, they're playing ball? Alright, I can play ball. You know?
I think it kind of had to be.
If it wasn't backwards compatible and all those Switch games were stuck, stuck on the Switch, that would be detrimentally angering. I don't know how mad I would be. Oh, that would be terrible. I'm not gonna lie. I really don't like how railroaded this game is. This game is like really railroaded. Like I would like to just go to Rooftop Run, but I can't because they blocked off Rooftop Run. So I have to go to Alaska. I can't play the game in the order I want. It's like, why even give me the option to do things if you're just going to make me do it in exactly one way? Like I don't.
You think it would have been a better game if they just let you pick whatever level you wanted?
Yeah, if you just could collect what you wanted, and like you collect enough sun medals, you get to go wherever level the sun levels are. Like it's still linear, but like
yeah, it would have been more of an adventure.
Yeah, it's like would be like, oh yeah, I can play the levels and whatever, because you could kind of do that at certain points in the game, you know, like. That's just because they couldn't find a plot justification for Empire City.
Here's the thing. Think about where Sonic was at this time. Imagine how confused kids would be when they started the game at Windmill Isle, and then the next level they play is like Jungle Joyride.
Well, the thing is, I'm not saying that the levels need to be out of order. I said that they could keep the level system, but like, if you collect enough, you could just go wherever. Like, I'm at level 3. I should be able to play any level 3 level in the game.
I thought you meant like you would play the game, beat the first level, and
then no. I wasn't talking about that. That
would be interesting though.
That'd be interesting, but that'd be too much freedom. Because the difficulty curve wouldn't exist. It'd be like a Mega Man game.
Sick.
I mean, it'd be interesting, but like, I'm fine with the game being linear in that way. I'm just saying, if I have like enough medals to do something, I should just be allowed to do it. I shouldn't have to wait until the game allows me to do something to do it. And also, I think I should have had all my power-ups from the start. But that's just me, because I played Generations first. So, you know, I'm biased.
I would have loved to see Unleashed on the DS, though. That's something I would have killed for.
Yeah, it's called Sonic Rush.
No,
Also, or you could play the mobile phone version. That's basically what the DS port would have been.
It is, yeah. Are they still making games for those Java phones?
Are they? I mean, they made Sonic Forces for mobile phones.
No, but Java.
Oh, Java? Oh no, Java's dead. Didn't they kill Java?
No, they have Sonic Runners. I think they made like Sonic Runners Adventure for the Java phone.
Did they?
Yeah, it's Gameloft does it now.
Gameloft? I mean, yeah, they have that Sonic Runners Adventure, which was just bad Sonic Runners. It was Sonic Runners without any other flavor.
They made Sonic Runners Adventure for like regular phones, and then they have a separate Java version.
Okay, why is Sonic's right bottom right quill like that when it moves? Yeah, that's I was asking that last stream, and that's why I was like, Oh, that's why they shortened his quills, because it looks really bad sometimes when his quills are too long.
They forgot to animate it.
They just forgot. No, they did animate it. Really?
They did, yeah. They just forgot to animate the right. I think it's an error with the skeleton. I remember when I used to make mods for it, I was like, why is that like that? They just forgot to.
Classic Sonic team. We just forgot.
If you play Generations on the 360, it's completely. They fixed it completely.
Oh, yeah, no, the Gens model is basically just a more refined Unleash model, but people like the Unleash model more.
For whatever reason.
Even though they're about the same model? Like, they're...
The bottom right core just doesn't move.
Yeah, like... I mean, it does... Well, actually, it does move. Just not when you're in a jogging. It, like, moves in the wrong way. It's, like, weird. Like, when you're starting to jog, like, it... When you get to top speed in the levels, it looks fine. But in the hub world, it looks really bad. Oh, I missed a medal back there. Oh, I need to go back. Give me a second. Remember, we're not playing these levels for rank. We're playing these levels to not have to backtrack as much later. Is this a fun way to play the game? Not really, but it works. It works. Okay, I'm pretty sure I missed the medals. Okay.
Are the Generations mods compatible with Shadow Generation?
No, because they're too. No! Sonic's so slippery.
Here we go.
It's not. Can't like load them up.
Apparently no. Modder said that like it's too different or something.
Oh.
It's because it's a different instance of the game that mods would be broken.
I would absolutely kill for Shadow Generations, but I gotta save.
Yeah, you got like real life stuff, bro.
Oh, I got the rent thing figured out. I'm moving in tomorrow.
Awesome.
But I'm saving my money for my girlfriend's birthday, and I gotta
yeah,
groceries,
welcome to being an adult. Welcome to being an adult. Okay, I could have sworn there was one moon medal in one of these. I guess I was mistaken. All right, let's just keep moving. Dun, dun, dun. All right.
Wait, what? Jet Set Radio? What is this?
Oh yeah, Jet Set Radio and a bunch of other Sega classics are getting delisted. Knights,
what? Jet
Set Radio, a lot of those Dreamcast games are getting delisted.
Do I own these Dreamcast games? Like, I don't even remember what I own on Steam.
I own all of them, so I'm fine. But yeah, if you wanna buy Jet Set Radio, now's the time because they're gonna delist it. I think by next month.
Okay, I'm just gonna type in an obscure like Dreamcast game. Let's do like Space Channel.
Space Channel 5? I think that's also getting delisted.
Okay, I own that. Yeah, I own that. Okay, cool. But I mean, yeah, I do own all these.
I don't own Sega Bass Fishing, but also I don't care.
Fun game, I like it. But they made a Space Channel 5 VR game? Since when?
Since recently. Sega's been doing a lot with a lot of their older franchises.
2020. I don't remember this ever existing.
Yeah, they've been. Yeah, well, you know, most people don't do VR. But yeah, like Samade Amigo just came out with a new game. A Monkey Ball got a new game. They've been making new releases of their older franchises, and people don't have a right to complain if they don't exist anymore because they didn't buy them. You know, it's one of those things where like people go like, "How come these companies don't make these franchises?" Well, let's look at the sales data.
Well, I'm just why are they getting delisted in the first place?
People are assuming that they're probably gonna make like a new collection or whatever, and you know, they're doing the thing that they do with Sonic, but Sonic's too big for them to just do it quietly. No one cares about Jet Set Radio. Like actively to make
people love to glaze that game so hard,
but they
nobody's ever beaten it.
No one's ever beaten Jet Set Radio, apparently.
Nobody's ever beaten it. And everyone I think people like the idea of the game, and they're like, "Oh my god, I love Jet Set Radio," and they played like a level. Like, that's my experience. So I feel like the game's fine.
I like Jet Set Radio. I got pretty far in it, but I got stuck because I'm bad at Jet Set Radio.
I tried Future. I enjoyed Future more because I like the way it controlled. I don't like the
Yeah.
way Jet Set Radio 1's so floaty.
I would say Jet Set Radio is actually pretty stiff. Like, really
Yeah.
stiff.
Yeah, that's what I meant. It's like floaty and stiff. Like you can only jump, or the way like the jumps work is you jump.
It's locked.
Like,
It's
a locked direction, and it's so floaty.
Yeah, you get used to it after a while. That's what I did. I'm just bad at the game. It has a lot of early 3D jank, basically. Alright, did I enjoy Shadow Gens? Hell yeah. Hell yeah, I've enjoyed Shadow Gens. It was a 9 out of 10. I don't know how I'll rank it in, like, a year. Because the thing is, it's kind of hard to rank a Sonic game out the gate. It's because the thing is, it's about replay value. Like, these games are all about how fun is it to replay in, like, a year. You know?
Did you actually give it, compared to other 9 out of 10s, a 9 out of 10?
Compared to other yeah, like it's Shadow Gens like as a game on its own, at least for asking price plus length and what you're given. I would say 9 because like it's a short game, but like also it's $50 in a remaster, so it's really only $20 or $30 depending on how you look at it. So for
Oh yeah.
I was like, so like
No,
for $30, it's like a good deal.
The issue with Shadow Generations, and it's not against the game itself, is that if it came out at the right time in my life, it would have been the greatest thing ever. Like, at that point, I wouldn't have owned it was in that era where it was like years after Generations, like 6 or 7 years, but I had still not owned Generations. Like, if it came out in that one time period, that would have been the greatest thing to me, but it's like, I already own the game. I know everything about it. So it's like, for what it is, if you don't own Generations, yeah.
It's like
I'd say it's a 9 out of 10 collection.
It's like as a collection, it's super hard to rate. I haven't decided on what to rate it as a collection yet. Because like as Shadow Gens on its own, 9 out of 10 for what it is and being an add-on in a collection. But I don't know what to rate Sonic X Shadow Generations as a whole. Because Gens is one of my favorite games. Gens is my favorite game of all time. So that's an easy 10 with a 9. As I'll probably have to interact with some of the new content, like the chows and stuff, because I haven't collected it. I haven't 100%ed it or anything. I'd have to interact with more content to maybe like go like, okay, because the rewrites didn't like bother me really. There were some that I was like, I prefer the original line, but it wasn't like offensive or anything. It's not like Gens had a story to ruin.
I did see a scene. I don't really know what they've done. I just saw a scene where Sonic's like, we're traveling through time and space.
Without
Sonic
the time
goes,
stone?
without the time stones. I said, are you serious? I didn't like that. It felt forced. That was it.
I think it feels forced because it's added in later.
It's added later. It's like such an unnecessary comment. I think. Also, it could just be me hearing the cutscene over and over one way, and then them just changing.
Yeah,
it.
no, it's really that. A lot of that was that for
It's
me.
that.
It's like where it's just like I know how the sentence is supposed to go, and now
And
the
then in my
sentence is
head-
different. So now everything sounds weird.
Yeah, that's
Especially since they didn't change any of the animations.
No, when Sonic eats Angel Island.
Yeah, exactly. That one's so stupid. Why did they do that? Why did they leave that in? But they changed Amy's animations. Amy's the only person who got animation changes. It's so stupid. Okay, what am I forget. What am I supposed to do next? Am I supposed to still be in Halaska? Yeah, am I supposed to just do the Werehog stage in Halaska?
Yeah, do Werehog.
Yeah, I'm like, it's like, I forget like what I'm supposed to do next.
I think
Sometimes. Yeah. I'm waiting for Black Friday to play Shadow Gens. Yeah, I mean, Sonic games drop in price like really quickly, even if they're good.
Yeah.
It's like Sega will drop the price of anything to make an extra buck during the holidays, man. They'll do it.
They'll lower the price probably like $30.
Not by 30, because they'll lower. You'd have to wait a year because Sonic Frontiers by the next year was being sold for 87% off, and that was a $60 game. They'll lower the Superstars by that Christmas was like $40.
No, I'm saying like Generations base would be like 30, Digital Deluxe would be 40.
I would say, yeah, I think they'd probably sell it
That's
for.
That's what I think is going to be the
Nope.
holiday season deal.
I think they'll like. Well, gens. Remember, you can only buy gens in the bundle now on PC. But like, so
Yeah.
yeah. So Sonic X Shadow though, I think Sonic X Shadow will probably be sold. Probably get on sale for like, it's $50 now, maybe 40, 35, 35 at max. They'll probably permanently cut the price physically, especially for the Switch, by Christmas. They always cut the price of Sonic games physically. They keep them the same digitally.
When I bought Colors Ultimate, like after it came out, I got the game for $20 at GameStop, like new.
Yeah, no, like they dropped the price of Sonic games like really quick, good or
Right.
bad, good or bad,
Yeah.
successful or not. They'll drop the price. If you're buying a Sonic game at full price, it's because you're a Sonic fan.
I just wish I wish. It's a weird wish, but I wish I'd never played Generations because I would have rather experienced it as this. Like, imagine playing such a good Shadow game and then going, that was fun, and then playing, like, a perfect Sonic game right after that. It's like back to that. That's kind of how I felt when I played Bowser's Fury, because I hadn't played 3D World at that point, and I loved Bowser's Fury, and I'm like, this is cool. I want to try 3D World. Oh my god.
I think in my opinion, I think it's best to play gens first, then play Shadow Gens. Because Shadow Gens has a lot of improvements over gens, but also, like...
But who would do that?
I know a lot of people who did, who were, like, they haven't played gens, so they played Generations first.
Oh, really? Okay.
Like, Vash and Chat did that, I'm pretty sure. He played, gens and then Shadow Gens. Because he never got to play gens.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I've been having a lot of fun with Shadow Gens. It's very, very fun. They made a good game. Hey, Sega. So this time, after making a Generations, don't make a Lost World.
Hey, Lost World 2, imagine, like, taking the formula of Lost World and making it good.
I
You have
mean,
a great game.
I mean, I think you do, because I
If
like
they made
Lost World.
If I found out they were making Lost World 2, I would not be mad. I would be like, yeah, this is a cool concept.
Yeah, I wouldn't be against it, but I think I'd be against it right now when they're on a roll.
Yeah.
It's like Frontiers, and love it or hate it, was generally well received and sold really, really well. And Shadow Gens is selling even faster. And Classic Sonic did not sell. Mostly because it released right next to Spider-Man 2 and Mario Wonder, which I don't know why they thought that was a good idea, but whatever.
Sold for $60 alongside them was early.
And it sold it for $60 against two of the biggest games for their respective platforms that year. Amazing marketing, Sega. Amazing marketing.
Really dumb move.
And the thing is, then in their financial report, they had to go like, so, we think it's because we released it next to, okay, so I guess I have to go to Rooftop Run in Werehog form. I think that's what I have to do to progress the game.
I'm pretty sure there's like text scrolling at the bottom that tells you where to go, like in the world.
Is
it says
there?
like next stop. Yeah, I'm pretty. Go to the world map.
Well, I gotta slowly walk to the world map. Remember?
Oh right.
Remember, this is Sonic.
Go to world map.
Yeah, I'm walking there. Give me a second. Gotta slowly get there.
I could have sworn that's what it was like, where it was like next stop.
I think it tells you which things are available on the map. That's about it.
Yeah.
And like Halaska was available, and now Rooftop Run's available, so I guess that I have to go there. But I went there, but it didn't tell me that I have to go there during nighttime. I went there during the day, and apparently that was the wrong call. I think I have to go here to trigger the Amy cutscene, and then I can play Spagonia Night. Do I feel anything yet? Yeah, I do feel better. You know, I'm recovering from the election and also my grandma dying. So, you know, like, this is a good boost.
You know, I figured it out. You know what it is? There's golden, like, there should be like a golden thing on like a flag. It's like a little glowy thing on the effect on the world when you rotate. That's where you need to go.
Yeah.
I don't know why. Oh, you know what? I think that was for the Wii version.
Yeah, the Wii version. You're thinking of the Wii version. Yeah.
Yeah.
Again, funnily enough, my Wii is secondhand, and funnily enough, the person before me already played and beat Sonic Unleashed for the Wii. So I have a completed save file without ever playing
Don't
the
believe
game.
that. That's someone's childhood.
I just have man, this cutscene's running at 15 frames a second. Damn.
That was weird. How come that girl didn't know
You blame Sony.
were Sonic? I mean, I guess
No, that's not Sony. That's this game being unoptimized.
Yeah,
Cause Sonic Generations runs at 30 FPS on the PS3.
Don't worry. Hey,
Uh,
you only look
yeah, but it's also very inconsistent because the architecture of the PS3 was so bad.
okay.
It wasn't that it was bad. It was that it was complex. It was good. It was the most powerful processor at the time, and
Right.
still is really good.
It was powerful, but it also was very confusing, and they created a very confusing architecture when the industry didn't need it.
Yeah, well, it's because that's to be fair, that's just kind of how like the reason why they did that. To be fair, overall, is what I'm about to say is that they didn't know that Xbox really changed the game by just switching to PC architecture, because that's what
Yeah.
Xbox did. Xbox changed how consoles were made. They made them just PCs. And when they did that, developers were like, this is way easier. We never want to do that complex stuff ever again. At all.
Yeah, that's why,
So then
that's why
the
it's called the X.
yeah, it was the Xbox because it was running on XDirect. So that was like the whole appeal of the Xbox for developers. And Sony shot themselves in the foot because they thought that they could just lock developers in and didn't realize that Xbox was really just that much easier to develop for. Because they could just make PC games and then just port them to console. It was easy.
Yeah.
Just adjust the settings. It's like it wasn't hard to do. While PlayStation wanted to do something different, and I think that the PlayStation Project was good when people figured out how to make it. Like, dude, PS3 games, there are late gen PS3 games look dramatically better than whatever could come out on the Xbox 360.
They're
But
pretty
it took a
on par
long
with
time to
their
get.
sport.
No, I'm talking about like first party versus first party, like Uncharted 3, Heavy Rain, Last of Us. Like, those games look amazing on a PS3 comparatively at the time, because those games were also running in like 720p or 1080p, while on the Xbox 360, Halo 3, a 2007 game, was running at like 560p. Like, it wasn't running at 720p. Games on the Xbox 360 didn't run at HD, unlike PlayStation 3 games, which did run in HD. So it's like, it was like kind of a thing.
No, late term PS3 games look pretty on par with early PS4 games. Like, I'm talking when it first came out.
Yeah, late gen PS3 games and early PS4 games like were pretty close.
Pretty good.
Except that like PS4 games could actually kind of get to 1080p sometimes. PS4 gen. People talk like, man, the PS4 gen. It's like, dude, don't you guys realize you were in captivity? You guys couldn't play games in 1080p, 30 FPS on the PS4, and you're going like, man, the PS4 gen was so good. The games didn't run. The games didn't run. What do you mean the PS4 gen was good? I'm surprised people weren't thinking about jumping to PC during that generation, because that generation was terrible in terms of performance. Every game's 30 FPS. Games can't reach 1080p while promising 1080p. Then they come out middle of the gen and promise you 4K, and then the console can't actually do 4K. It's checkerboard rendering and upscaling. Are you kidding me?
I gotta charge up. I'm at 1%. So I'll be back later, probably. I don't know.
Okay, maybe. Tell me what you think about this year's $700 PS5 Pro. I want it because I want better performance and that isn't blurry. Because I don't think you like, bro. Some of these games are super blurry. Some of these third parties, like Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Like, I just played Monster Hunter Wilds beta, and I wanted to play it in 60 FPS, but it was so blurry, so then I switched it to 30 FPS, 4K, and it wasn't blurry anymore, but it was choppy. And I'm like, I can't win. I can't win here. I'll just have graphics really fundamentally, yes, dramatically mid 2010. Oh, mid 2010s. Yeah, I'd still say they improved, because I would say even by the late gen, like a perfect example is look at Last of Us Remastered and then look at Last of Us 2. And Last of Us 2 looks amazing. It's like one of the best looking games on the PS4. Or anything on the Decima engine, like Death Stranding, or Horizon, or even God of War, like late, like, cause like it's like those later gens, yeah, and then like I would say that like even at like PS5, like when a game is made for PS5, I would say generally they look better, not dramatically like, oh my gosh, this is life changing, but like graphics look better than they did 10 years ago. I would say that definitely. Like I wouldn't argue that, especially since the games actually can run at 60 FPS. But yeah, I'm just gonna when the time's right and I have enough money stored away, I'm just gonna sell my PS5 and just trade it in for a Pro. That's what I'm gonna do. It's gonna be a minute before I can do that, but I do plan on doing that genuinely. Because the Pro is worth it for me because it's offering something that I want. Which is fine if people don't want it, like if people don't have the money or they don't think it's worth it. I mean, hey, it's not for you, you know? But like, it's for people like me who want to get more frames and want to get better resolutions out of games that I like to play. I don't know, just my opinion, but to me, graphics can improve a game, but they can't make a game. Yeah, I agree. I think everyone could agree there, but the thing is, graphics objectively sell. Because people will talk your ear off about like, oh, graphics don't matter, graphics don't matter, graphics don't matter. But then they'll say that PS5 games don't look good enough. You see what I mean? People like to say graphics don't matter when they're trying to make an argument, but then when it comes down to graphics not mattering, they obviously care. And it's really frustrating, at least for me, when people can't get their story straight. If graphics don't matter, why do you get mad that graphics... If by your own metric you say graphics haven't improved dramatically since the 2010s. So then why are you complaining that graphics haven't improved dramatically from the 2010s, but then turn around and then say graphics don't matter? Like, you see that it doesn't make any sense. Hopefully good for you, but 7 is way overpriced. For what they're offering? I personally don't think so. I think 700 is like, I think 700 is like, I guess that's because like how I look at it. The base, I would say if the only thing that I really have a problem with the Pro is that it doesn't come with a GIST drive. But it being $700 makes sense. The PS5 is $500. You know, like the PS5 is $500. So like, if you're gonna make a Pro console that's supposed to be a improvement over what the base console is, it's gonna be more expensive. Like, what did people expect? It to be $500? No, it's not gonna be the price of the original model. Like, that doesn't make any sense, right? Like, it has to be more expensive. That's just kind of how it works. It's like that's kind of like where I land on that. It's just that like people say it's too expensive, but also I'm like, but like for what you're getting, you're actually still getting a good deal here for what they're offering. They're offering 4K 60 and like all the time basically. And then some games are gonna have like enhanced ray tracing mode, and from what I've seen, it's worth the money to me, not to everyone. And I don't think it should be worth it to everyone, because it shouldn't be necessary. If you don't want a PS5 Pro, you don't have to buy one. You know? It's all about what you value. If you're fine with the PS5 you have, you know, enjoy the PS5 you have. If you want more, like someone like me who's been like, ah man, I just want a little bit more power, just a little bit more, then it's worth it for me. But like, yeah, everyone's gonna have their own different opinions on that. I think everyone should just allow everyone to make their own financial purchases, you know? Okay, like seriously, what's stopping me from going to this level? Yeah, why can't I go there? I'm like level 4. Anyway, I got the wall jump. Graphics do matter, but there's more to it than just having hyper-realistic game that looks neat, but kind of soulless. Art style, however, it makes an identity when you look good. And the thing is, in my opinion, like it's like since we're all sharing opinions, so like we're all chill. We're not trying to fight. Like I think we're all like on this, like being cordial. I think the thing is, I think that sometimes the push for like, oh, games need to not have realistic art styles, while hyperrealism is an art style. It's been an art style since art was created. Hyperrealism is an art style. Now, do you like that art style or not? That's up to you. And I don't think that hyperrealism is soulless, because there's tons of hyperrealistic games that I wouldn't want them to look any other way. Like, Death Stranding looks like Death Stranding, and that game looks great and amazing. Or Horizon is super realistic. It has art style in terms of world design, but its art style base is realism. And I think realism, and I'm gonna be honest, I like games that look realistic. I also like games with art style. I love Ratchet and Clank and I love Astrobot. I think both should coexist. I do think the industry has a problem of making games that don't. Man, look at that frame rate. We are in it, boys. Oh, I pressed the wrong button somehow. It's like how people make videos about nostalgia pandering, but the minute it's their nostalgia, they don't say anything. Yeah. Different opinions. The reason why I love being in the Sonic community. See, I would love being in the Sonic community more if I didn't feel like having the wrong opinion didn't get you shanked. Like, you know how many people would want to beat me up if I tell them that I give Sonic Unleashed a 7 out of 10? This game needs a PC port, man. It's like, yeah, you see the frames? Yeah. Show Sega this video. Have them remember. Oh yeah, this is how the game runs. Don't ignore that Series X version. No one has an Xbox, bro. No one's buying an Xbox just to play Sonic Unleashed. Think about us PlayStation players. We need that port, bro. We need that port. I'm not even asking for a remaster. Just port it. Just port it to the PS5. Port it to PC. Do something, please. Please, we're dying out here. The frames are killing us. How do you drop down again? Oh, there's no drop down button. I forgot this isn't God of War. Ooh, I see you. If the Sonic didn't fight over dumb stuff, yeah, it would be nice. But hey, every community is going to fight over dumb stuff overall. Yeah, but when you discuss opinions with someone who also respects opinions, I find it interesting how others view games compared to me. Yeah, no, that's fun. I love that. Why do you think I make videos? Because I like sharing my thoughts and I like hearing other people's thoughts. When a new game comes out, I cannot help myself but literally looking up everyone's reviews. I like looking up people who I always disagree with. I like looking up people who I agree with all the time. I love listening to other people's thoughts. I love it. It's, I get really weird about it. I love reviews. That's why when I get really upset when people giggle like, oh, the reviews don't matter. I hate reviews. Just buy the game yourself. Which also I think the buy your game yourself movement is so stupid. Because, I'm gonna be so real. Think about what you're saying. You're saying don't listen to other people's thoughts who have played the game. Buy the game for full price right now, and then decide if you like it. Isn't that so anti-consumer? I hate when people say don't listen to reviews. If everyone's saying that a game is 3 out of 10, I'm gonna look at the game sideways before I buy it. I'm gonna let that inform my decision on if I buy the game or not. I don't know why people ride or die for games they have not played yet. And then blame the reviewers. And hey, if the reviewers are wrong, that's cool, whatever, that was their opinion. You guys gotta remember, reviewers play more games than you. So they're gonna have different opinions on stuff. They play drastically more games. It's like movie reviewers. That's why movie reviewers are always more jaded than the average movie-going populace. For them, for a general moviegoer, something that's novel is like, I've seen this thousands of times. And there's nothing wrong with that. It's just a difference of opinions. Because of experience. Feeling anything? Yeah, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good right now. This is a good distraction from, you know, everything else. Because, you know, 2008. Remember, 2008. 2008 was a great year. 2008 was a great year. Again, I'm going out of my way to make the Werehog fun. Because I can play this really boringly. But I'm going out of my way. I'm trying to be fair here. Well, actually, I'm trying to be biased. Oh, I don't know why I do that. Reviews, you should at least be able to articulate why you disagree in an attempt to be legitimately convinced instead of insisting they don't matter. Yeah, like if you disagree with a review, that's fine. I'm pretty sure most reviewers don't mind if you disagree. Like a perfect example of like someone came out with a review with the IGN came out with a review for the Brotherhood game, like the Mario Luigi game. He just didn't like the game. The game wasn't giving him what he wanted out of a Mario and Luigi game. So he didn't like it. He gave it like a 5 out of 10. And then people were like so mean about it. It's like, and then people who have not played the game are like, what are you talking about? This game is everything. This is good. It's a good game. And it's like, okay, it could be a great game. And then you could disagree with this review. In fact, the general consensus is that the game is good. This guy just didn't like it that much. And that should be fine, instead of you going like, he didn't even give a good review. There was one person that was like, this is like one of the last things I did on Twitter. There was one person who was legitimately just saying, he didn't state his review as an opinion though. He was stating everything he said as fact. When it's like, my guy, the subjectivity of a review is implied. It's implied that it's subjective because it's a review. Oh my gosh, the dodge roll's so bad. Camera. What do you... Of a game I like, yeah, the man gave a terrible review to a game I like, Firing Squad. Like it's like they didn't, because the thing is they haven't played the game, so they can't critique his review in terms of like, oh, this is an unfair criticism. Which, hey, there can be a bad or disingenuous review. I'm not saying that those things can't exist. I've seen tons of them. The Sonic Unleashed review by IGN is a perfect example of someone who was just playing the game in bad faith. All right. It's like, these things can happen. But most of the time, someone just didn't like something that you like. Or sometimes someone likes something that you dislike. Because they value different things in games. Or in movies or whatever. Like, I love watching YMS. I do not agree with him on those things, because he's harsher about certain things. He hates tropes, and he hates things, like, he hates tropes, and he hates, things that he's seen before. If he can predict what's going to happen, he considers it really bad. I don't consider it bad, because I care about execution. It's like yeah, I've seen this before, but does it like, but is it executed well? And am I not bored? And if I'm, it's like, but the thing is, for him, if he recognizes something, he's gonna consider it boring, and that's like just a difference of what we value in entertainment. I think a reviewer is plagiarizing other reviews. Reviews are like watching a spoiler reel before you go in. I mean, sometimes if someone's doing a spoiler review, and also, yeah, plagiarizing, people who plagiarize reviews are incredibly bad people, and I don't like anyone who plagiarizes any review. There's like that one guy who like was a YouTuber who got hired by IGN, and then he plagiarized the Dead Cells review from a smaller YouTuber at the time. And then it turns out that his whole career was just plagiarism. Thank you, H Bomber Guy, for making plagiarism a little bit more camera. I hope you guys know. I don't know if you guys know this, but you couldn't sometimes not really control the camera in the Werehog stages, and the game doesn't tell you why. Just sometimes the camera locks, and you're just stuck. I made my girlfriend so very much upset when So the thing is, you know, James Cameron Avatar got re-released in theaters, like in like 3D, and like with a whole bunch of bells and whistles and like IMAX 4K, whatever. So my girlfriend's like one of her favorite movies was Avatar. I had actually never seen the movie, and then as I was watching it, I was like, oh yeah, it's like Pocahontas. And like I said, it's not that like something going through the motions of something that I've seen before doesn't really usually bother me, but like it also meant that I wasn't super invested in what was going on because I knew everything that was gonna happen before it happened. But also it wasn't being executed in a perfect way or anything. It wasn't like being like introduced to me in like a new way or a twist. It was literally just me watching Pocahontas, and it felt like I was watching a Disney movie for kids. And it was like, and I don't mind watching Disney movies for kids. It's just, I don't think the movie was I think it was trying to say something, but I was like, Unobtainium? Are you joking, bro? I kind of like felt that the movie was really simple, too simple for its own good. It didn't really get into things as much as I would like it to. If it was gonna tackle topics, I wanted it to tackle them all the way. But it kind of really it didn't go full in. Which is why I think the movie is good. Like, it's a decent movie. Like, I like it. It's fine. But like, it's not special to me in any way. Like it is to some people. Which, if it is special to you, hey, fine, no problem with that. Now, a thing that I do hate about reviewers, or video essayists, or YouTubers... yeah, get used to the battle music, we're gonna be here for a minute. A thing that I don't like about video essays is when people do get mad at their opinion, and they go like, hey, we should be respecting opinions and stuff, but then in their review or in their analysis, they say, the only way you could like something like this is if you're stupid. Only stupid people like this. Only a stupid person can like that. And then people go like, hey, you're kind of a jerk and you're being really mean. They're like, bro, I'm not trying to hurt anyone's feelings, bro. I'm just being subjective. It's like, yeah, but you're not being respectful and subjective. You could dislike something and not insult someone. And then when they get insulted, they go like, why is everyone insulting me over my opinion? It's my opinion, bro. It's my opinion. And it's like, yeah, but you were a dick. And it's like, the thing is, it's like, I think people have the right to be a dick. But the thing is that you gotta accept that people are gonna be a dick to you back. And it's like, if anyone's watched my Omens video, which statistically probably most of you have, it's like, I'm a dick in that video. But also, I expected, it's like, but I'm not gonna get mad if someone's a dick to me. You know what I mean? Like, if someone's mean to me, because of what I said in the video, I'm not gonna take it too harshly and be offended because, like, hey, I was pretty mean myself. I think it's like, if you're mean, I think you can't expect people to be nice to you. That's not how that works. Just because you're the one who made the video, you don't get immunity from people being mean to you if you're mean first. And I think a lot of YouTubers, like, don't get that. Never get tired. Never get tired of this song, bro. Never ever. I've never once gone like, I want to die because this song exists, you know, and it's played 50,000 times in my ear. Never once, I swear. Never once has this song made me think very suicidal things. Never once. I never wanted to die in Minecraft, I swear. All seriousness, I've never been suicidal. Oh yeah, I don't know if everyone knows the trick. The QuickTime event is slower depending on when you do the QuickTime event. Like, if the health of the enemy is lower, the QuickTime event is slower. Just pro tip, if anyone didn't know that. That's why, like, even though the prompt comes up, I just beat them up, because I don't want to do that stupid pause thing that a lot of people do. Just beat them up just a little bit more. I feel a lot of Sonic fans have actually terrible reaction time. Alright, this part's gonna be rough. This clock tower climb is gonna be really jumpy in the frame rate. Really ambitious, I'll give them that. At least ambitious for Sonic at the time. If I'm most likely to die, it's probably going to be here. I'm not going to lie. I'm not expecting a good rank, because I'm probably going to die before the end of the stage. I die in this stage all the time due to just bad luck. Ooh! And losing all my frames. No, never let anyone tell you frame rate doesn't matter. Every subjective are obvious, in fact, and that's when you will be insulted as an asshole. Yeah. I think some subjectivity is implied, but there are some things that aren't an opinion. Like, let's say you say this game runs at sub 60 FPS, and then the game comes out and it ran at 60 FPS. Then you didn't. That's not an opinion. That's not subjective. You're just wrong. You know. Oh, thank you for subscribing. Is this emulated? No. I'm playing on original hardware, baby. We are not playing on emulation. We are playing on a PS3. That's why the frame rate's so classically bad. I probably get better frames if I played, but I'd also have to deal with crashing if I played this on an emulator, because trust me, I've played Unleash on an emulator. It is not perfect yet. It will crash. And there's nothing worse than crashing at the very end of Eggman Land. It makes you want to crash out. Alright. Whoa, the clock moved. Hey, I wonder if you could walk on those hands. Thanks, Chip. I'm surprised I didn't die in the clock tower. I'm gonna be so for real. Oh! Nope. Sonic, grab the thing. Okay. Just making sure. Sonic, full stretch, full stretch. Ooh. Okay, full stretch, full stretch, full stretch, full. Okay. I don't think I need to actually do all this. Yeah, I'm fine. Alright. That's the end of the level over there. One more sun medal for the road. Ah, I only missed one. That's good. Okay, I hate this jump. I'm not going to lie. I hate the fact I can't change the camera dramatically. This is actually really annoying. Okay. I'm on a laptop. I do not have a crazy CPU. Anyway, and that's why I'm racist against cameras. I hate fixed cameras, because what was that? I couldn't change the depth perception. I couldn't see. I jumped for it. The marker didn't show up. I'm dead. That's it. S-rank gone. Because I would have got an S-rank with how much enemies I killed and how many quick time events I did. I mean, you can get Unleashed in HD, just buy an Xbox Series X. Don't you know? Don't you want to buy an Xbox Series X? I hate this I was mashing circle. This jump sucks so much, dude. This jump sucks so much. So many runs. Because I've tried to S-rank every level in this game, and I think I did on one of my original profiles at some point as a kid. This level, I hated it because I could get through the whole level perfectly and then die at the end due to a bad camera angle and a bad reticle. Hell no, for one game. Oh, you don't want to join the one game club? The thing is, I did actually see some Sonic fans buy a Series X specifically to play Sonic Unleashed, and then after about like a few months, I saw them also post. Like, it was like a year into the Xbox Series X's lifetime. They were posting on Twitter, "Yeah, I'm selling my Xbox Series X because I realize I literally only play old games. I don't care about anything that Xbox is producing." So, okay. Jeez. Finally! I would have had an S rank, boys. I would have had an S rank, but they took it from me. They stole it. The S rank was stolen. We gotta raid Sonic Team now. We gotta raid the Sonic Team offices. Do it.
Can I start over?
I bought controllers in a game system I didn't own at the time. I still don't. I did the same thing. I will always regret it. That's why I actually say never to do this. Never buy a console for one game. I bought a Wii U for Sonic Lost World. Worst mistake in my life. I literally just bought a Wii U for one game. Well, technically I also bought it for Sonic Boom, but like then Sonic Boom was bad and I just wanted to die. So, you know, there's that. About LBP servers, so it's not too late to cash in. What's LB? Oh, Little Big Planet servers. So that's the biggest L in your store. I bought a Wii U for Sonic Lost World. Heck, I bought Sonic Lost World before I bought my Wii U. I spent all my birthday money on a Wii U for Sonic Lost World. I got the deluxe edition too. I got a black Wii U with all the memory and also with like New Super Mario Brothers U pack-in with the Luigi U version. I spent $350 on Sonic Lost World. So when people say that, like, oh man, you kind of why are you buying a PS5 Pro? Hey, I've never claimed to have amazing judgment, but also, I mean, I did have a good time with the Wii U. Now the thing is, you say it's an L that I bought a Wii U for Sonic Lost World. I think a bigger L is that I sold my Wii U at GameStop for iTunes gift cards. That's the bigger L, in my opinion. Oh, I thought the game was about to crash or something because the game froze. I mean, hey, at least, yeah, but you had to catch up on, like, there's PS4 games you never played, Vash. There's PS5 games you never played. There's a lot of Sony franchises that are really good that you could dip your hands into. You could keep up with modern gaming. So, like, yeah, for you, Vash, that PS5 was an amazing investment. Okay, this camera mechanic, I appreciate the idea, but also, why did they add it? Because it doesn't add anything really to the game. I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of like a weird extra content that doesn't, it's just there just to be extra content. It's just a side quest to exist for the sake of, you know, being around, I guess. Ugh. 5 minutes for 4 enemies? What do you think this is? Just die. Die. Kneel. Kneel before me. So funny. Hello, give the gift cards to a disabled girl. Please do not invest in... Do you know the reason? Okay, so I sold my Wii U for iTunes gift cards. First Mario Galaxy, now the Wii U. No. Don't get it twisted. I didn't sell just Mario Galaxy. Remember, I sold almost all my Wii games to buy Uncharted 3. When I was a kid. I sold almost every Wii game I had except for the Sonic ones. to buy Uncharted 3. But when I was a kid, yeah, I sold my Wii U for iTunes gift cards because because I was going to Belize that summer and I didn't get good enough grades to pay for Apple Music. So I needed the money for Apple Music, so I made the sacrifice play and sold my Wii U. In a limited cap film kind of stat at 2. Yeah, I'd petition for that too.
That should calm things a bit around here. Chalk another one up for Sonic.
Please do not invest in stocks. She leaves you.
Of course. He was here just a moment.
If only PS5 Pro had Sonic Unleashed.
I'll happily explain everything over a plate of cucumber sandwiches.
So the reason why I say that Sonic Unleashed story is overrated is because it's kind of front-loaded. Because think about it, this whole middle part of the game, nothing happens. Like, the only thing that happens is the Amy thing. That's about it. That's like the only thing that happens in the middle part of the game, and then the game ends. You know, like, it has an amazing finale, and I think it has a really good start, but it has no middle ground. There's, like, no story in the middle. You, like, fight a phoenix, you, like, fight some monsters, you know. But really, the game just kind of goes through its paces until, like, you reach the credits. It's kind of weird. I never really liked that about the game's story. It's not really a story. It doesn't have a 3-act structure. It has an Act 1 and a Act 2, and that's it. There's, like, no middle. Act 2, well, if it does have a 3-act structure, Act 2 is just you playing the game. This title made me feel something for real. Join the club. Join the club, brother. Join the club. Join the club, Joey. Alright, is there anywhere we have to go? The game's not really being forthcoming about what I have to do next. Do I play daytime in here? Like, do I play daytime? Like this is the one part. Oh yeah, I think. Oh yeah, I'm supposed to go to go to Professor Pickle, I guess, and like, I guess talk to him, and then like I'll get something going. Like, I guess. I think I just enjoyed the lore of the world. The thing is, only Chunan got any lore, right? Like, only Chunan got any lore. I wish actually all the worlds got some lore. I accidentally talked to him. I wish there was more. The thing is, it's like, just like every Sonic game, it feels like they ran out of time. It feels like they ran out of time. I think Spagonia has the most elaborate side quest, and I think that there's a lot of fun side quests, like the kids trying to get a birthday present for their mom. You know, that whole thing. Like, I appreciate some of that stuff. Still, my son. Again, there's the end of the drama. It's like there was a whole thing with Sonic and not being recognized by Amy. He felt bad about it. He felt ashamed. And then, like, she talks, and then she finds out, and then, all right, nothing else is addressed. The story plot point over. Man, such a great story. They introduced the plot point, and within the same level, it's over.
Sonic!
Okay, now I can go to... I think in a remaster, they should make it where I don't have to talk to Professor Pickle to progress the dang plot. Because you know how many loading screens I have to sit through just to talk to Professor Pickle? Or at least let me teleport to where Professor Pickle is. Because I have to sit through loading screen and loading screen and loading screen. It's the 06 problem. I think that's why I had beef with the pacing, because it's just like I hate doing it. The Cosmic Light and Dark Gaia were cool. Oh yeah, it's just God and the Devil. How I always describe Sonic Unleashed to people to make them just get weirded out if they're non-Sonic fans. I'm like, yeah, Sonic Unleashed is it's like I go like, oh yeah, Sonic. There's that one time in one game where Sonic teams up with God to fight the devil. Yeah, life was so simple in 2008. Yeah, things were looking bright in 2008. Things were looking bright in 2008. Everything completely voiced and skippable for maximum emotion. Can you even skip the cutscenes in Unleash? I haven't tried it, but I don't want to try it. I'm streaming it right now, so I don't think it's a good time to skip the cutscenes. Oh man. China. So what's the vibe? What's the vibe on China? How we feeling, boys? W or L? Chunan is probably like the only other level from Unleashed that I think that could have ended up in Gens, because like Chunan is like one of my favorite levels in this game. Also one of my favorite tracks. Oh yeah, I think I can't go. I have to like talk to someone. I gotta talk to this old lady. Well, what's wrong? The village elder. Well, I'll find your elder. If I ever do an in-depth review of Unleash, I will actually talk to every single NPC and actually do everything, but right now I'm just playing for fun. Giving Rule Vision with a bit of tourism. I also sucked at, I sucked at the levels that weren't Spagonia, Apotos, and Eggman Land. You were good at Eggman Land? So like, I think yeah, the pacing of this game is weird. So you go to daytime Halaska, then you go to nighttime Rooftop Run, and then you go to Chinan, and then where do you go after this? Oh my gosh, the pacing of this game is so awkward. And the thing is, what's funny is that you have. The thing is, okay, this is the thing that's really annoying. I grabbed the wall jump when I was in Spagonia, because I knew it would become a problem later if I didn't. But imagine if you don't know that you're going to need to grab the wall jump to do stuff. Like, it's so stupid. It's like, now I can just use the wall jump to just go up. Instead of doing all the crazy stuff they want me to do. And there's the air boost. But like, yeah, like, let me explore the area real quick. Need to get those medals. I need to get those medals, buddy. Here we go, buddy. Here we go, buddy. Here we go. Here we go, buddy. Here we go, buddy. Here we go. Let's do some platforming with modern Sonic. Let's do it, baby. He's so slippery in this game. Okay, wait. I don't have the Lightspeed Dash. Rip. Okay. Gotta wait till Shishamar. Oh, videotape in the background. Remember in 2008 we had to earn the right to watch cutscenes again? Crazy times, right? But yeah, so like, you have to have the wall jump. But that means that you have to go to Spagonia and then come back. That's a waste of time. It's so annoying. No way I missed. All right, let's do this. I remember being a kid and getting here and then realizing I didn't have enough medals, and I think we're about to experience that same thing again. Don't have enough medals. Dang. Well, actually, the level isn't even open, so I guess I have to do another nighttime? Man, do I have time to do another nighttime, or I'm gonna have to, like, continue this some other time? Do I have time? I mean, Shudan's not a long level, so I don't think it would be that bad, right? I think I could finish it. I don't know, cause like I have a class, I have a thing to get to, like in like about 15 minutes, so I'm like weighing my options. I could be a little late. Oh crap! Did I not type in my sign in for the last 2 weeks? Oh, I should probably do that next time I join class. Let me guess, nighttime level? Yep, they make you do nighttime after just doing a nighttime. We just did a nighttime, though. Alright. Yeah, I don't think I'll be able to do this tonight. I'll stream tomorrow. I'll stream a bit Friday. I have a class I need to get to, because while I am technically done, I'm not done with my credentials, so I gotta go do that, so I'll probably wrap this up. Just doing a vibe check. Okay. I have to do the swinging thing. I'm just exploring this area, and then we'll do Chun next time. Alright, cool. Got that. Just doing some light checking around first, seeing if there's anything I missed. Antonio Tonic's just so goated, bro. Like, this music's so good. Okay. Ooh, another one. Oh, I see a sun medal. It's up there. How do I get up there? Okay. Because it's on, there's a sun medal up there, and I need that sun medal. I see it in the distance. I see it in my future. This is gonna be really stupid. I gotta figure something out. Nothing over here. Considering my depth perception, bro, the game didn't have the thing come out. I'm jumping in a locked section that's 3D but 2D. It's not even depth perception. It's just lack of space, bro. It's not fair. How do I get up there? Like, there's got to be a way up there. But like, how do I do it? Is there a way to control the angle of the things that I'm unaware of? Like, I guess I would have to have... If I guess I need the light speed... No, wait. There's platforms in the air. How do I get to those platforms? Because I see it in the air. How do I get to those platforms? The heck? How do I get up there? There's like a life up there and everything. There's like a whole platforming section. What is this? Sonic Frontiers? Like, what's going on? I probably have to do something really creative to get up there, now that I'm thinking about it. Like, I wish there was a way to control the direction that you go, but there kinda isn't. I'll figure that out later. I like Frontiers, but I've yet to beat it. It's like, you know. It's a longer Sonic game, but like, you know, there's no rush. You're not like on a time clock. I played that game day one, beat it in like 2 days. I beat it that weekend. I had like school going on at the time, and I just kind of had to ignore it. Same with Spider-Man 2. I kind of did the same thing. I kind of just like barely did school for like 3 days, and because like I had to get the game done before school started back up, and it was like I had to beat it that weekend, or it was now or never. Maybe? Yeah, I forget that I have that now. Like, yeah, because that's not like a starting combo. I forgot that, like, you have to, like, I got it already. Yeah, maybe if I do that? You're totally right, the XXA. Okay. Alright. Come on. Sonic? Sonic? There we go. Ooh, that was close. Oh, okay, so I could double jump out of that and... Okay, let me see something. Okay, so I could double jump and then do that move. Okay, so let's lock in. Let's lock in. This will be the last thing we do. And then I'll be on tomorrow. Okay, lock in. No! I was so close, but the frames, it was getting so choppy. My vision was getting obscured by the frames. I know that sounds stupid, but like it happens to me, alright? The choppy frame rate's really messing with my head. It's messing with my timing. Okay. Okay. We can do it, we can do it. There's probably a better way to do this, but I don't know it, so we're doing this. No shot! No shot! No shot! No shot, I was that close. Bro, the walk of shame is crazy. Okay. Let's go. Got it! We did it, boys! Heck yeah! It's the little things. It's the little things. It's the little victories. Alright, I gotta make sure this game saves somehow, because I have a feeling that this game doesn't save sometimes. Like, maybe if I gotta change the time of day to make sure this thing saves. Oh no, I gotta leave and then come back. Yeah, that'll make sure it saves. MND speeding? No. No, I'm not doing that. I actually hate M speed and D speed. I hate that so much. There, I can get the game to save. Okay, and then I'll end up back here, and then everything will be cool. Oh no, wait, this isn't a PS5 game, so it's not gonna load me back here. I'll have to travel back anyway. I just need to save just to make sure. I didn't want to have to recollect, because I've done that before. I've turned off the game and go like, all right, I'm gonna go do something else with my life, and then it goes like, haha. So funny story. But man, I'm already almost level 5 in terms of medals. That's I'm making good progress. I haven't been stopped yet, and for nighttime you only need yeah, I only need 11 more medals to get to level 5 for Sun. The problem is that you have to get to level 7 for Sun medals, but you only have to get to level 6 for Moon medals. So objectively, you don't have to collect as many Moon medals as Sun medals, and I think, like, why would you do that? Why would you design a game like that? Anyway, I gotta go. Motion blur with dynamic. Wish the contemporary Sonic games. Okay, that's funny. Well, I'll see you all next time. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for hey, you guys stopping by is making me feel better. So, you know, get my mind off of things, you know, that are going on right now for me. So, thank you so much for stopping by. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Don't know when, but I'll try to be on tomorrow. See ya. Have a good night.